Then, have you guys spoken at all about the influence that Rob might have being their head coach now, and knowing you guys as players so well?
We actually haven't, no. Just on. It's a good point, actually, but yeah, he'll know all of us pretty well, how each of us operate, things that bring out the best in us, the things where they can maybe challenge us, and suppose we're at a stage now as a team where I still don't think we're quite near our best, so a lot of the focus is there, and if we can keep getting better and play closer to our fullest of potential as a team, then I feel like the results hopefully take care of themselves.
Speaking about the not playing near the potential yet, one of the issues was the bowling in the game against Afghanistan. What are those areas specifically with the bowling unit that you think needs to be improved?
Yeah, first and foremost, discipline. Not just from the no ball or anything like that, but 22 extras, I think it's been now in 2 games, and it's a lot of runs in this format. Let's say you're Harvard and it's 11 a game on average. It's can add up to a lot and can hurt you a lot in the future as well. So that's probably first and foremost where a lot of the chats have been, and then each bowler uses their skills accordingly on the day, and I don't think you can have a set plan as a unit. If a guy can really expose slower balls and the other guy's slow ball might not be as good, you're taking a chance of a guy doing maybe something he's not as good at. So breaking it down individually for each of them and trying to see how we can sort of bring out the best in them.
If I can ask one more, just with regards to the playing 11, do you know what you're going with? Will it be, again, because it's a night game, 4 seamers and a spinner, and do you have an idea of that combination?
Yeah, we haven't announced it just yet as a team, but from a spin point of view at night, I think it plays less of a threat here, so that'll be part of the conversations, and yeah, if the dew comes in, again, the spinner will tend to, it's tough for the spinner, so yeah, pretty simple, I guess, to work it out, but yeah, we'll confirm all of that with everyone tonight.
Aiden, you mentioned slower balls, and it does seem that they are having a bit more of a role to play in this tournament across the venues. Why do you think that is, and can you elaborate on kind of the efficacy of them?
Yeah, as a batter, I mean, facing them, it can be quite challenging, especially if it's quite deceiving. So you kind of work out if it's off pace through cutters and like really trying to grip the ball in the surface, or if you're trying to get the batter through deception. I think that's the right word. And then it's about the bowler sort of committing to one of the two of them. So you're breaking the pace of the game, you're asking the batter to kind of swing at different speeds. It's not just one speed coming at them the whole time. And when wickets are good, as we've seen, you need to try to find a lot of ways to make it tougher for the batters, and I think that's why quite a few teams have gone to changing of pace quite a bit.
And will Lungi wear the wristband?
I don't know, I'm hoping so. Yeah, I didn't see much of an issue with it, but again, the batter sees it different to how I see it at extra cover, and those that know Lungi well, he's a big sweater, so he needs some wristbands on him to help grip the ball and things like that. So I'm sure he'll bring it out, and yeah, I'll just carry on like normal, I suppose.
Hi Aiden, Siddharth here from the PTI. I would just want to know your experience from the double super over. You know, that could you just tell us what was going through your mind? How was your experience? And has the mindset of the team been sharpened more after such a high pressure match?
Yeah, the guys have definitely, not that it was a wake up call, but it kind of feels that way for us. Realizing the importance of every delivery, also realizing the importance of winning sort of smaller moments in the game and not putting too much importance on the end result. But yeah, 2 super overs in a game, I don't think many of us have been a part of it. It was certainly something new, and when you just get over the line, I suppose you end up quite happy as a change room, but yeah, it's certainly really nerve-wracking to be part of them, and now that a couple of days have passed, I suppose the neutral cricket fan would have really enjoyed sort of the show that was on.
And it's been a while since Faf almost blossomed Kyle Mills in that 2011 quarterfinal in Dhaka, and I wonder, the game's changed so much, You know, you guys see each other, opposition teams and whatnot, in franchise dressing rooms all over the world. And do you think that's made cricket a more mature, better game, or has it taken away some of the international edge?
It's a strange one. At least for T20 cricket, I don't think there's enough time, and especially in like a power play when you actually have a lot of guys in the ring that can create some good stories, I suppose, and that edge that you speak about, it goes away quite quickly, and the nature of the game is it's tough on the bowlers, so it's hard to ask the bowlers to really get in their face when the batters probably have the better of conditions. So sharing change rooms at franchise cricket and stuff like that, you end up becoming mates with some of the guys, and then it again speaks to not quite having that same presence and edge that international cricket might used to have back in the day potentially, but that, and also I think the nature of the format makes it quite tough.
And just the South Africans and New Zealanders seem to have a lot in common. You know, do you feel some kind of affinity? You guys seem to get along well as opponents. Do you think that's fair?
Yeah, I would say so. They're a great bunch of guys. The guys that we've all come across at various tournaments, everyone speaks highly of them. So I think their approach to cricket is almost similar to South Africans in the sense of never quite been front runners, but always trying to get in there and be a part of the big and successful team. So I think we share that similarity as well. So good bunch of guys, good at their skills, good at what they do, competitive as well, similar to South Africans, and I think because of that there's quite a bit of respect between the two teams.
Aiden, you guys have already experienced the pressure of a double super over. Do you feel you guys are better prepared than New Zealand if the match goes to the wire again like that? And how emotionally draining such matches are, and how do you recover?
Yeah, it's quite draining, to be fair. Felt like it went on for an hour and a half, and it's actually probably wasn't the case. But you can't really practice super overs, so you have to go through them and experience them as a team. And again, we just got over the line, but at least we kind of saw some really good things from our batting point of view, and you don't actually discuss these things too much, so definitely got a bit more clarity now that we've played in two of them back to back, and if we were to play in another one, hopefully we don't have to, but if we were to, we've got a good idea of the guys who can put their hands up for us. Happy.